clearly preparing for the match against Macedonia on Sunday. So Julen Lopetegui will tell you that this is an ideal preparation for them.
Alba and Iniesta all play, and Real Sociedad's Asier Iaramendi is given his debut. Iago Aspas, who scored against England at Wembley, gets his 4th cap, and Pepe Reina gets a rare outing in goal.
Now, most of these players have been off for a couple of weeks. Some of them have been traveling on vacation. They come back now to get together for this matches. We'll see what level of interest these Spanish players show in this matchup.
As for Colombia, well, they are fielding a very strong team here. The captain James Rodriguez, as we were saying, left out completely by Real Madrid on Saturday. He plays, as does Juan Cuadrado of Juventus, who was sent off, having come on as a substitute in that final. Radamel Falcao, who was looking washed up a year ago, is back in hot form. His goals helped Monaco win the title in France.
Really, the only motivation for Colombia is that they're playing against Spain in Spain, an opportunity that not many players get. Other than that, Colombia, their next meaningful match is not until the end of August. So for them, this is really an opportunity to play against a very high-quality team.
Go through. They mean business with this selection, Ali, don't they?
We were talking about it earlier, is that you don't get the opportunity to play against Spain in Spain very often, and I think a lot of these players would be motivated to show well in this match. And when you think
by Iago Aspas, Koke to play it inside. Good tempo to Spain's work. Iniesta with that ball through. David Silva forces one save, has another opportunity, and there's yet another save by Ospina.
You talked about the penetration pass and this ability of Andrés Iniesta and finding David Silva, who's in an onside position. Colombia stops playing. David Silva has 3 chances at it. First is blocked by Ospina, then falls back to his left foot again, doesn't hit it cleanly, and then once it falls to his right foot, there's no chance. And Stein don't provide much resistance, and so you're forced to.
Falcao's got a chance here on the rebound. He says he was fouled. But Reina not holding this.
And Iniesta doesn't even bother about stepping up to the shot. Cuadrado hits it well. It's knuckling. It looks like Piqué takes Falcao down. However,
Piqué. Pedro. What's the dart between those two defenders? Pedro has been so positive all season. Big part of Chelsea winning the title in England.
Pedro does well every time he gets the ball, and he's confident on the ball. His ability to create separation from himself. Defenders back off of him, and at that point he's able to cut inside. Doesn't hit it very well with a pat in the back. It's a hug, a little bit of loving, a little bit of TLC.
Aspas. Pedro again with the early ball, and that's crossed the line. David Silva again for Spain. It's a lead they definitely deserve. Fast move, lovely early ball in from Pedro, and David Silva's touch was just enough to defeat Ospina.
We've talked about it, the transition of Spain in becoming a possession-oriented team, and then finding opportunities to get forwards. Andrés Iniesta is trying to recover from a knock. But this is direct, it's quick, it's first time passing, it's movement in the box by David Silva. It's not a whole lot of touches. It's 1 and 2 touches. It's direct, it's down the line by Pedro, and good touch by Silva, who gets across Davinson Sanchez. David Ospina unable to react on time, can't get there. 1-0, good goal by David Silva, and tremendous ball this one by Pedro. Good redirection by David Silva.
Goalkeeper's got to do a bit better than that, hasn't he?
Well, you could argue that he could have done better.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, there's never a breather. And Colombia would suggest.
That was Aspas on the near post with Koke's ball in.
Koke in an advanced position. We were talking about him and his ability to attack and join in the attack with Spain. And again, it's a first-time ball into a dangerous area, and Iago Aspas tries to go with a fancy little touch, a little bit of filthiness. Perhaps if he keeps it a little bit simpler, opens up his body and tries to go to the far post. In doubt, resulting in South America.
Let's see if they can grind out something here. Is Cardona. Playing it inside James Rodriguez. Oh, well, that's what he can do. Pure invention. Lovely little cameo.
And it's in a tight space, in a tight area. It's good movement down the left-hand side. But the ability of James Rodriguez continues to be the playmaker for Colombia. The cutback, Andres Iniesta, not exactly going to see tomorrow, aren't you?
Yep.
I mean, you sound excited about it.
It's never dull. It's never dull. There's a chance here for Colombia. And he's in as well. Cardona with the final touch. Piqué couldn't clear it from the line. And Colombia get their equalizer in the 40th minute. Edwin Cardona is the scorer. Only his 5th goal for Colombia.
Pepe Reina and Cesar Azpilicueta, have a word with yourselves. This comes from nothing. As the ball popped into a dangerous area. Not much from Cuadrado. Azpilicueta thinks Reina has it. Reina doesn't have it. He thinks Azpilicueta has it. You got it. I got it. No, he's got it. Cardona's got it. It's a good finish by Cardona in the end. Come on. Juvenile defending from everybody involved, including Piqué, Azpilicueta, and Reina. By Cardona with a resourceful finish, and Piqué cannot clear it off the line.
Even he might have done better as well at the end there. It wasn't easy. Saul's ball forward. Asensio furthest forward in the number 20 shirt there. He started the season, announced himself with a goal in the European Super Cup, and there might be an opportunity here. Saul couldn't turn on it quickly enough to fire that home. Knocked to the head for the goalkeeper.
And as good as Marco Asensio is, he's got to be able to complete this pass. It's wide open. Saúl Ñíguez is waiting for the cross. Ospina doesn't do well with the initial cross. Gets Murillo's knee right to his face. Marco.
Further opportunities. Koke lays it back. Pedro, still might be something. Monreal. I think there's a word for that in golf.
That's a shank. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm familiar with those.
Me too.
The ball comes with spin here, overspin, and that
did take Argentina to the quarterfinals of the World Cup as well as Colombia. Argentina, you might remember, were knocked out on penalties by Germany that year. And there's another goal for the Colombians, and it's Falcao leaping like a salmon to hammer his header into the net. And Colombia have come from 1 down to lead 2-1.
Couple of things. It's a well-driven ball initially by James Rodriguez to the back post. The movement of the ball by Radamel Falcao gets inside of his defender as Spain prepares. A couple of substitutions. But the movement of the ball by Falcao, his ability to get in front of his defender of Azpilicueta, gets inside of Azpilicueta, and then the powerful jump, powerful header. Good luck with that, Pepe Reina, never getting there. Azpilicueta cannot come across Falcao. A couple of things that you need touch on it, and it's clearly a foul.
He's a player who needs a bank vault, really, for all his medals, isn't he? 20 for Barcelona, and of course he's won the title with Chelsea now in England. Koke's hovering over this free kick, and Spain come back here. Their unbeaten streak under threat. Koke, good effort. Ospina had to get across. He wasn't to know whether that was sneaking in or not, and couldn't take the chance.
It's hit well, but it's far enough that Ospina is able to work his worldwide talented player.
To the near post where Morata was attacking it. You think he'd be a good signing for Manchester United? They want a number 9 type. That's why they didn't want Griezmann. They want a number 9 who's going to provide goals. They've got Ibrahimovic out, injured.
Do you really? I'm going to answer that question with a question. Do you really think that they didn't want Griezmann?
Put a convincing or coherent argument for themselves in this second half here. Saul, and there's the equaliser. Morata with a very, very clever header. They look to be going nowhere in this game, Spain, but Morata there, that was the deftest of headers. And Spain do get a late equaliser.
Well, I guess if you're going to do that with a header, then you can whine and complain all you want, Alvaro Morata. It's good movement away from the ball by Alvaro Morata inside the 18-yard box. Does well in getting across the defender. We talked about the Colombian defenders not reading the play very well. But this is a fantastic header by Alvaro Morata. Gets across his defenders. A good ball by Saúl Ñíguez. What a header that is by Morata.
That is fantastic, Ali. He's in front of the near post. He has to get